Absolutely.
I mean, the people that sit there. So if I'm one of those people that sit in that chair, and I say, well, you know, these guys came from the last summer, there's got to be more than that. What's one of the intangibles you can give somebody for advice in terms of they've already gone through the course, they've gone through some training, maybe they shook your hand here and took you out to lunch. But what's one of the things that you look for in somebody when considering them for one of these positions?
Mentorship. The mentorship is everything. And that is a selection process within itself. I can tell how durable you are on the front end before I make a decision to hire you on the back end. Because what you get from the mentorship is what you get from me as a provider. Everybody is not, how do I phrase this? I'm not the best mentor for everybody. But the ones that I mentor, I make sure that I'm the best for them. Are you actually trained, or are you OJTEP? What does that mean? On the job training with no school behind it. That seems to be a trend in this industry right now. Now there are guys who had OJT, and the person talks to them, they go ahead and get into school. That's fine. But there are guys in this industry right now who are working and say, well, my buddy trained me on the street. I'm gonna catch you. It may not be today, it may not be tomorrow, but somebody's gonna catch you. The key to this whole thing, and I've reiterated again, your net worth is only as good as your net worth. And one of the things that Raphael just brought up is the fact that I'm a co-chair of ATAB, Certified Executive Protection Specialist, Global Certification, because I got tired of across the board, this, that, a set of standard. In the meantime, I went to a good friend of mine. Let's get the biggest insurance company in the country on board with this. Because I can't make these people get the standard, but I can make the people who they work for make them. I'll say it again. I can't make you get a standard, but I can make the people who you work for, not the provider, but the client, demand that you have it. Once again, it's the difference between how you think and how you put something in actuality. Because I didn't think it was unreasonable or unrealistic. I asked myself, if it's unrealistic, how do I make it happen? So what I do is I go to the people who do the insurance. If they say you can't use anybody unless they have this certification, guess what? Either forces you out of work or forces you to get compliant.
Started this in January 2004, our current firm. And the interesting part is that, you know, at the time, a lot of companies are moving, right? Post 9/11, everybody's moving into being a security expert. Didn't make a difference, they had no idea what security meant. But everybody all of a sudden was a security expert. So everybody jumps into that space, it devalues the space. Over the next 3 or 4 years, it just starts to devalue. Because a lot of people got in and said, yeah, I'm this, I'm that. No one checked, everybody jumped in. And that's what ends up happening. So when we start this thing, what I said was, I want to make sure that I get into a space, and as you said earlier, that was recession-proof.